Many of us dream of financial security, but the path to true wealth is not always easy. It requires focus, perseverance, and a profound shift in perspective. As the Buddha taught, the mind is everything. What do you think you will become? This video will guide you on how to cultivate the mindset of a truly prosperous individual, aligning with Buddhist principles and adopting daily practices that can transform your financial reality. Are you ready to embark on this path to prosperity? If so, affirm your commitment in the comments below. Type, "I am ready." Let that declaration resonate within you like a gong in a silent temple. By embracing the timeless wisdom we'll explore, you can accelerate your understanding of money and wealth, potentially saving yourself years of struggle and confusion. In today's world, many seek quick fixes and instant riches online. Be mindful, as the Buddha advised, of those who offer illusions of overnight success. True wealth, like enlightenment, is the result of consistent effort and mindful action. If I could offer one piece of advice, especially to those new to this path, it would be to cultivate patience and discipline. As we find in the practice of meditation, focus is essential, and anxiety only clouds our vision. When we act with intention and diligence, aligning our actions with the Eightfold Path, wealth arises naturally as a byproduct of right living. Remember, wealth that is easily gained is often just as easily lost, like sand slipping through our fingers. The recent examples of cryptocurrency fluctuations and meme stock volatility illustrate this principle. We aim for lasting prosperity, rooted in a balanced and ethical life. So, let us delve into the teachings that can radically reshape your financial situation. Pay close attention and let these principles resonate deeply within your heart. Our world, like a field of duality, contains both the very wealthy and those who struggle. The difference often lies in their mindset, their Sammasankappa right thought. Our thoughts about money, deeply ingrained in our subconscious, shape our reality. If our financial lives are not flourishing, it is a reflection of our inner state. Just as a garden reflects the care and attention it receives, our external world mirrors our internal landscape. Even the most talented individual, if their mindset is not aligned with abundance and generosity, dana, will find it difficult to achieve lasting wealth. They may accumulate it, but without the wisdom to manage it, it can disappear like mist. You might be wondering, am I destined to struggle? The answer, emphatically, is no. We have the power to transform our thoughts and actions to cultivate the conditions for financial well-being. That is why we are here today. We will explore how to develop a prosperous mindset rooted in Buddhist principles and break free from the cycle of lack. If you're finding value in this exploration, please take a moment to like this video. And if you're new to this community, subscribe to the channel. We're on this path together. As we were discussing, mindset is key. If your subconscious view of money is not aligned with success, then no amount of external knowledge or effort will bear lasting fruit. Childhood influences, like seeds planted in our formative years, shape our financial perspectives. Sometimes these seeds are not wholesome. The solution lies in replacing negative thought patterns with positive ones that lead us to financial well-being, guided by the principles of right understanding. Most wealthy individuals, those who have achieved samadhi in the realm of finance, share a similar mindset. This is not coincidence, but a path to follow. Their thoughts and actions differ significantly from those who struggle. If you think and act like those in poverty, you will likely remain in that state. But by adopting the mindset and actions of the wealthy, those who practice sila, ethical conduct, and panna, wisdom, in their financial dealings, you too can create prosperity. Prepare your mind to receive abundance. Understand that money is not solely for spending. It is a tool for earning, investing, saving, and, yes, spending. Neglecting the middle three stages leads to financial instability. When we learn to cultivate these aspects, like tending to a garden, we move closer to true financial freedom. Furthermore, if someone gains wealth without the inner preparation to manage it, that wealth is unlikely to last. Many lack the internal capacity to handle large sums or the challenges that come with success. True wealth is more than numbers in a bank account. It is a state of mind, a prosperous consciousness cultivated over time with mindfulness sati. As we discussed earlier, lottery winners often return to their previous financial state because they lack this inner preparation. Those who build wealth through effort and integrity, on the other hand, often recover from financial setbacks. They may lose money, but they retain the most crucial element, the prosperity mindset. This is the key difference. Regardless of external circumstances, abundance or scarcity, remember that your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. If things are not well externally, it is a sign to look inward. Transforming your mindset about money is not just about changing your financial situation. It's about improving your entire quality of life, bringing it into harmony with the principles of right livelihood. Our perception of money is shaped by past programming, especially in childhood. Parents, siblings, authority figures, teachers, religious leaders, media, and culture all contribute to this conditioning. Recognizing these influences and consciously reprogramming our minds is the first step towards a money model that leads to lasting prosperity. The way you view money today is a result of this accumulated information. Now, we will replace this automatic model with a new one. We will dismantle the fragile scarcity mindset and build a strong, abundant mindset rooted in the understanding of impermanence and non-attachment. Children are not born with an innate understanding of money. They learn it gradually. From a young age, we are taught certain behaviors which become ingrained habits that influence us throughout life. Taking conscious control of these patterns is crucial to shaping a prosperous financial future. Each of us carries a money model in our subconscious, a collection of beliefs that acts as our mental programming and determines our financial destiny. Recognizing and modifying this programming is key to transforming our finances and creating a foundation for success where money flows ethically and abundantly. There is a fundamental process by which we create our financial reality. Thoughts generate feelings, feelings generate actions, and actions generate results. But where do thoughts come from? They arise from the information stored in our subconscious. Verbal programming in childhood has a powerful influence. Phrases like, "money is the root of all evil," or "one cannot be rich and serve God," become ingrained in our subconscious, shaping our attitudes towards wealth. Challenging and replacing these beliefs, like weeding out harmful plants from our garden, is essential for cultivating a mindset of prosperity. The examples we witness at home also shape our financial views. If our parents were spenders or mesers, it affects how we handle money today. Becoming aware of these family patterns is the first step towards breaking negative financial cycles. Certain experiences can leave traumas that manifest as negative beliefs, hindering our financial success. Reframing these experiences with a positive perspective, seeing them as lessons on our path, is crucial for unlocking our financial potential. To change this mental programming, we must cultivate awareness, understand the impact of our past, detach from negative beliefs, and condition our minds with positive affirmations that lead to financial well-being. This process requires commitment, persistence, and consistent action. Like the unwavering focus of a dedicated meditator. To begin, I will provide some important affirmations. Please write them down, like inscribing sacred verses, so you do not forget them. The first affirmation is, "What I've learned about money so far may not be the whole truth. From today onward, I choose to adopt new ways of thinking about money, aligned with ethical principles and generosity." The second affirmation is, "My family's financial patterns are their journey, not mine. I choose how I act in this area, guided by wisdom and compassion." The third affirmation is, "I release myself from negative experiences with money and create a future of abundance, serving the well-being of all." Repeat these affirmations at least 3 times in the morning, upon waking, and 3 times at night, before resting. If possible, rewind this video and write these phrases on paper, like committing to a daily practice. Repeating these affirmations will strengthen the new financial mindset you are cultivating. Engrave them in your heart and discuss them with trusted companions on the path. as this will further solidify your new perspective. Many believe that success in business depends solely on skills and knowledge, or the ability to spot opportunities. However, true success begins with personal growth and mindset transformation. Developing skills is important, but without a solid foundation of an entrepreneurial mindset, rooted in ethical conduct and service to others, opportunities may be missed, or worse, misused. Many of us believe we make conscious choices, but often we act on autopilot, driven by our past mental programming. Becoming aware of these automatic patterns is the first step to regaining control of our choices and directing our financial lives with intention. True financial freedom begins with liberation from unconscious programming. Our mental programming is formed by beliefs and information passed down through generations. By becoming aware of this, we can consciously replace concepts that do not contribute to prosperity with more wholesome ones. Taking conscious control of our mental programming is a powerful act in the pursuit of financial well-being. We are not passive recipients of others' beliefs. We are the architects of our financial reality, guided by the principles of right effort and right livelihood. Accepting the need to change thoughts that do not serve us is fundamental. No thought is without consequence. Thoughts are constantly at work, leading us towards happiness and success or away from it. Therefore, choosing our thoughts and beliefs wisely is crucial. Each thought is a seed planted in the garden of our financial reality. We must choose the seeds that will lead to prosperity and well-being. Cultivating a positive mindset is like watering these seeds for healthy financial growth. Wealthy individuals believe they have control over their lives, while those in poverty often attribute events to chance or destiny. Which view do you hold? Do you believe you control your financial life, or do you think things simply happen to you? To become truly wealthy, it is essential to believe that you are the master of your destiny, especially your financial destiny. Taking responsibility is the first step towards a life of abundance and a prosperous future. The belief that we are the protagonists of our own financial story is the foundation for lasting success. Blaming others for our situation is a path to stagnation. We must take ownership of our lives and our choices. Complaining is also detrimental, as it attracts more negativity and perpetuates a cycle of lack. As the Buddha taught, whatever the mind conceives, the shape it assumes. So, let us focus on positive thoughts affirming, I create my own financial success with integrity and wisdom. Authenticity and responsibility are the keys to unlocking the doors of prosperity. Wealthy individuals approach the financial world with the intention to thrive, while those in poverty often play defensively, merely trying to avoid loss. If you enter any endeavor with a purely defensive strategy, your chances of success are slim. Yet, this is how many approach their finances. Their primary concern is survival and security, not the pursuit of abundance and the opportunity to help others. The goal of the truly wealthy is not just to have some money, but to create significant abundance, to have the resources to make a positive impact on the world. The goal of those with a poverty mindset is simply to have enough to pay the bills. This cannot be your goal. Remember the law of intention seton. If your intention is merely to cover expenses, that is all you will receive. If you aim for comfort, you may never achieve true wealth. But if you aim for wealth, you are more likely to achieve a comfortable and fulfilling life. As the saying goes, aim for the stars, and you might reach the moon. Those with a poverty mindset don't even aim for the ceiling of their own home, and then they wonder why they remain grounded. The law of intention states that we only achieve what we aim for. If you desire wealth, your goal must be wealth itself, not just enough to get by. Repeat this affirmation. My intention is to create abundance and use it for the benefit of all beings. Clarity of purpose is the first step towards creating an abundant financial reality. Wealthy individuals commit to being rich, while those in poverty merely wish to be rich. Ask people if they want to be wealthy, and most will say yes. However, many harbor negative beliefs in their subconscious that sabotage their desires. They may say, having more money would be nice, but it would also bring more problems. These contradictions, like weeds in a garden, prevent true growth. Those who are truly wealthy have no doubt about their desire for abundance. They are unwavering in their commitment and willing to take ethical and moral action to achieve their goals, aligning with the principles of right action. Those with a poverty mindset often cite reasons why wealth is problematic, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy of lack. Remember, everything in life has its challenges. As the Buddha taught, life is dukkha, suffering. But we can choose our suffering. Do we choose the suffering of poverty or the challenges that come with creating abundance and using it for good? By the law of attraction, you attract what you truly desire in your subconscious, not just what you say you want. If you are not attracting the wealth you claim to desire, it is likely because deep down, you do not truly believe you deserve it, or you are unwilling to take the necessary actions. There are 3 levels in the journey to wealth. The first is, I wish to be rich. This is a passive desire, like saying, I'll take advantage of opportunities if they fall into my lap. But wishing alone is not enough. The second level is, I choose to be rich. This implies a decision, a conscious commitment to creating wealth. Choice carries a strong energy and goes hand in hand with the responsibility to shape your own reality. The word decision comes from the Latin decidere, meaning to cut off all other alternatives. Wealthy individuals think expansively, while those in poverty think narrowly. The key word is value. There are 4 factors that determine your value in the marketplace: supply, demand, quality, and quantity. The factor that poses the greatest challenge for many is quantity. This refers to how many people you serve or reach. Some teachers prefer small groups, while others are comfortable addressing thousands. The difference in income is significant. Do you prefer to think small or big? Many choose smallness out of fear of failure, fear of success, and a sense of unworthiness. They do not believe they are capable of making a real difference in the lives of many. But our lives are not just about ourselves. A true entrepreneur, in the Buddhist sense, is one who alleviates the suffering of others through their work. Do you prefer to solve problems for a few or for many? If your answer is many, then you must begin to think and act expansively with a vision to help thousands, even millions. The more people you serve, the more abundant your life will be, both financially and spiritually. Thinking and acting small leads to a life of sacrifice and dissatisfaction. Thinking and acting expansively allows you to have both financial security and a meaningful life. Repeat this affirmation. I think expansively. I choose to serve the well-being of all beings. Wealthy individuals focus on opportunities, while those in poverty focus on obstacles. Wealthy people see potential for growth, while those in poverty see potential for loss. Wealthy people focus on the reward, while those in poverty concentrate on the risk. This is not just about positive or negative thinking, but about the habitual perspective through which one views the world. Many with a poverty mindset make decisions based on fear. Their minds are constantly scanning for what could go wrong. Their mental programming is filled with what ifs and this won't work. Those with a middle-class mindset are slightly more optimistic, saying, I hope it works out. But the truly wealthy, those who embody the right effort, take responsibility for their results and operate from the programming of, it will work out, because I will make it work out. They expect success, have confidence in their abilities, and believe that if one path is blocked, they will find another. In general, the greater the reward, the greater the risk. Wealthy people are willing to take calculated risks, believing that they will recover if things go wrong. Those with a poverty mindset, however, are paralyzed by the fear of failure. They lack self-confidence and believe that any setback will be a disaster. Because they only see obstacles, they are unwilling to take the necessary risks. But without risk, there is no reward. As the Buddha taught, be diligence and heedfulness. The wise man makes for himself an island which no flood can overwhelm. You may constantly seek success, but if you are unwilling to take risks, you will never find it. The success you seek lies behind the risks you avoid. It is important to remember that taking risks does not mean being reckless. Wealthy individuals take calculated risks. They conduct thorough research, analyze the situation, and make decisions based on facts and solid information. They do not spend their lives in endless preparation. They act decisively and adjust as needed. While those with a poverty mindset often remain frozen in fear, believing they need to know everything beforehand, an impossible standard, and thus they take no action. Wealthy individuals understand that complete information is rarely available. They prepare as best they can in a reasonable time frame, act, and refine their approach along the way. Repeat this affirmation: I focus on opportunities, not obstacles. I embrace calculated risks on my path to abundance. Wealthy individuals admire other wealthy and successful people, recognizing their achievements as a testament to what is possible. Those in poverty, however, often harbor resentment, jealousy, and envy towards the wealthy. If you desire wealth but view the rich as inherently bad, you will never become wealthy. You cannot become what you despise. If you want to be wealthy, you must appreciate and learn from those who have walked that path with integrity. It is astonishing to observe the resentment and anger that many people with a poverty mindset direct towards the wealthy. It is as if they believe the rich are responsible for their own struggles. If you have been conditioned to believe that rich people are dishonest and despicable, you will likely repel wealth from your own life. Remember, the Buddha taught us to cultivate mudita, sympathetic joy, celebrating the success of others. The truth is that the vast majority of wealthy individuals are honest and ethical. That is why they are trusted, why they attract opportunities, and why they are able to build successful enterprises. Of course, there are exceptions, but focusing on the negative few obscures the reality of the many. I know both honest and dishonest people, both rich and poor. Character is not determined by wealth. In fact, trustworthiness is essential for building lasting wealth. Would you do business with someone you do not trust? Therefore, cultivating trustworthiness, aligning with the principle of Saka, truthfulness, is crucial on the path to financial well-being. Our exploration of this topic is far from over. There is much more wisdom to share. If you are interested in learning how to create income online and achieve financial independence, I invite you to explore the training program linked in the first pinned comment below. This program can guide you step by step in building a sustainable online business. To show me that you are committed to this path and have watched this video to the end, please comment below. I will be abundant. When I see this comment, I will acknowledge your commitment, and I know that you are on your way to creating a life of true wealth. Now, I invite you to watch the video appearing on your screen, which delves even deeper into the principles of wealth creation. I am confident that it will provide you with further valuable insights.